Okay, so if we all start with 10 squats to see how the body's moving today. So 10 regular squats, feet underneath the hips. Go nice and slow and think about how well you're moving today. So can your heels stay on the floor? How low can you get your bum? How high can you pull your chest up? Is there any stiffness anywhere? Okay, 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, those are our tester squats. We'll come back to our squats at the end and see if they feel any different. So let's now prepare the nervous system to relax and stretch out. So we're going to come into a child's pose and take 5 really long, slow, deep breaths. So bottom back onto the heels. You can child's pose with your arms out in front, or if you prefer, with the arms tucked by your sides, whatever feels most relaxing and comfortable. And we're going to take 5 deep breaths here. So breathing in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale deeply, feel your belly and feel your back expand. And exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sink a little deeper into the floor. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, sink. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, really let it all go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Big breath in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, return to your natural breath and really just let yourself relax. Sink into the floor. Okay, and then slowly coming up onto all fours. So we've prepared the nervous system now to let go. It's going to let go much more efficiently when we're in a relaxed state. So we're going to be starting at the top of the body today and then working our way down. The first movement is going to be to release the neck and the upper back. So if you come into an all fours position, hands underneath your shoulders and knees underneath your hip. You might, if you do yoga, you might think we're going to come into a cat-cow here, which would look like this. So we're going to do a variation of that today. We're going to focus on the upper back and the neck. So we're not moving the tailbone. We're focusing on getting mobility through the upper back and the neck. So neutralise your spine. You're going to pull your shoulders down away from your ears, gently brace your core, and then extend the crown of your head forward. So you've got a nice long line. And then we're going to come into the cat portion of the move. So pull your shoulder blades away from each other as far as you can. Imagine you've got someone just touching you in between your shoulder blades, and you're going to try to push that finger away. So bring the shoulder blades apart, really round through the upper back only, and keep the lower back nice and still. And then we're going to tuck the head under, let it go completely, and push that imaginary hand on your back away. Okay, now start to release, bring the head back up again, and imagine you're squeezing that hand now in between your shoulder blades. Trying to keep your lower back still again. Squeeze as hard as you can between your shoulder blades. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And again. So bring the shoulder blades apart.
Push the imaginary hand away from the top of your back. Tuck the head down. Keep your lower back where it is. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then coming into the cow portion of the move, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Extend the crown of the head forwards and squeeze. Shoulder blades down the back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're going to do 3 more like this. Start to pay attention to your arms now. Make sure they're locked out. There's no bend in the elbow. So coming into our cat, pull the shoulder blades apart. Let the neck go. Broaden the shoulder blades. Separate them. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And into the cow. Shoulder blades squeeze together. Imaginary pencil or something like this in between your shoulder blades. Arms locked out straight, squeezing down the back. 2 more seconds. 1, and release. Okay, let's go again. Nice and slow and mindful. Lock out the arms. Let the neck go down, and let's broaden those shoulder blades. Watch the lower back doesn't move. Broaden, 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 broaden. 3, 2, 1. Dip down. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Keep the arms locked out. Squeeze. Don't hunch the shoulders, but squeeze them together. 3, 2, 1. And relax for a moment. You're going to do 1 more. So let the neck go into our cat. Get those shoulder blades apart. Pull them further and further. And shoulder blades down the back. Let the neck go. 2, 1. And into the cow. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Crown of the head is forwards. Shoulder blades down the back. Squeezing, squeezing as tight as you can. And relax. Okay, so we've done some good work there on the neck and on the upper back. When these move much more freely, we can avoid aches and pains in the lower part of the body. So moving now onto the shoulders. So this is our hand cuff exercise. I'd like you to lie face down for this one, and we're going to do 5 reps. So when the shoulders move much more freely, we can do overhead movements, we can lift out to the side, we can do anything we like without pain. And I love this hand cuff movement because it takes the shoulders through their full range of movement, where everyone should be able to go comfortably. We are going to make this quite intense, make it as intense as you can, and really challenge yourself like mad, because that's where you're going to make progress. So forehead down on the floor at all times, no straining through the neck. Hold your hands behind you, grab hold of your wrist, and let's squeeze the elbows up to the ceiling and squeeze the hands up towards the head. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Keep the shoulder blades squeezed together and start to bring the hands out into a T shape. Palms up. Then let's start to flip the hands up as you reach out in front. Reach as far as you can and turn the hands up as much as you can. Pinky fingers up. Bend to the elbows, touch the back of your neck. Keep the elbows lifted, and let's reverse it out. So reach out in front, turning the palms up like you've got hold of 2 dinner plates. Out into a T shape. When we get to the T, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Then we'll start to rotate the hands behind the back, grab hold of your wrist, and 1 final squeeze. So lift the elbows up and squeeze your hands towards your head. Squeeze, 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 and relax. So we'll just take a moment to relax in between each of these reps, because if you're working hard enough, you will feel like your shoulders and your upper back, they need a break in between each one. So when you go into the next one, you can do it really, really well. So 4 more to go. Forehead down the floor, grab hold of the wrist and squeeze together and up. As hard as you can. Keep that squeeze in between the shoulder blades as you start to release out into a T shape. Palms still up. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. When you get into a T shape, start to flip the palms, rotating and forwards. Hold it here. Reach, reach, reach. Turn the palms up. Touch your back. Lift the elbows, reach out in front, reach, 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 and into our T shape. Keep the palms up, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and then slowly behind the back, squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Now a little breather. 3 more of these to go. So if you do this movement often enough, you will find that your shoulders release over time and that you can do most movements in your gym work far more easily. You'll be able to press overhead easily, you'll be able to reach for items in your house more easily, and you'll reduce pain in your neck and pain in your back. So putting the work in with this one really reaps the rewards. Okay, let's go again. Grab hold of the wrist, squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. T shape, keep the squeeze. In front, palms up, reach. Touch your back, elbows up. Reach out in front. T shape, squeeze shoulder blades. Behind the back, squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Good work, everybody. I know this one's really tough. You might be finding that you can't keep your hands off the floor the whole time. If that's you, then it just means you need to do this more often. So it's a great one for you. Not one you should avoid, it's one you should do more of. And if you are finding that you can keep your hands off the floor, well, it's just giving you some great benefits anyway, so keep going. And the shoulders will get even better. Okay, 2 more to go. Forehead down, hold the wrist, squeeze as hard as you can. Go for it, go for it. The harder you go, the better the results will be. Out to the side, T-shape, keep squeezed. Out in front, reach, 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 reach. Keep the hands off the floor, palms up. Touch your back, elbows up. Reach out in front, reach, reach, palms up. T-shape. Behind the back. Big squeeze, elbows up, squeeze to the head. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew, awesome. Okay, working really hard on these now. You might be finding you're working up a bit of a sweat, that's fine. Okay, 1 more to go, let's do it. Hold on to the wrist, let's squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. T-shape. Turn the palms. We reach out in front. Reach, turn the palms up. Touch the back. Reach, turn palms up. T-shape. Squeeze. Hold on to the wrist and squeeze up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great. So that is an absolute gift to your shoulders. If you stay consistent with that one, you'll really get lots of benefit from it. Great one to do at any time of day, but if you do it before a workout, you'll really feel that you're a lot looser in your shoulders. So we're going to continue with the theme of the shoulders now, with a Y, a T, and a W. You should feel very open in your chest after this one. When we sit down at desks, we get very rounded, the chest muscles get very tight, and we can't open up fully and use our upper back muscles. So this one's really going to support that. So if you position yourself so that you're kneeling, so knees directly underneath the hips, and we're going to slightly hinge forwards for the whole movement here. So there's a slight hinge, but I'm making sure that I don't stick my bum out. I keep my tailbone tucked down and the core is tight, but I'm just ever so slightly leaning forwards.
So you're going to open up your chest with the palms forwards, and I'm going to slide my hands up into a Y position, and then draw the shoulder blades down my back. Holding here for a few seconds, squeezing those shoulder blades down. Then come out into a T shape, directly out to the side, and pull the wrists back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. And I'm going to bend at the elbows and pull them down my back, shoulder blades down the back, pull the wrist back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, so we will do 4 more of those. So the Y position is here, the T is here, and the W is here. Make sure your core is on tight the whole time, and the shoulders aren't lifting up. They're really pressing down the back. Okay, let's go again. Let's open up the chest, palms forwards. Core tight, slightly lean forwards, up into a Y shape. Make sure the core is on here. Don't try to compensate by pushing the belly out. Keep it tucked in. Into a T shape. Pull the wrists back, back, back. Tension between the shoulder blades. Into a Y shape. Squeeze down and pull the wrist back as hard as you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good stuff. A little bit of a shoulder roll. That feels good. We're going to do 3 more of those. Okay, palms up. Shoulder base down. Tuck the core on. So the tailbone just tucks a little bit. Slightly hinging forwards. Let's go. Up into a Y shape, like you're doing the YMCA dance. Come as high as you can. Squeeze the shoulders down the back. Into a T shape. Pull the arms back. Keep the core on. Squeezing that imaginary pencil in between your shoulder blades. And bend at the elbows. Try and get the wrists directly above the elbows here. And we squeeze down, 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 down. 3, 2, 1. And rest. 2 more of those. Just pay attention to how everything's feeling now. Your upper back should be really active. Those muscles should really feel switched on. And your chest should just feel a little bit broader. Okay, so set good posture again. Cool. Chest open and Y shape. Come a little bit higher if you can and pull those wrists back. Do not shrug the shoulders, get them down the back. And T, pull back. Keep the core on. And W, wrists above the elbows, squeeze back and down. 3, 2, 1. Great work. 1 more to go. If you're still finding this quite easy, for the last one, really go for it. Squeeze those muscles in your upper back as hard as you can, really visualizing the pencil in between your shoulder blade, trying to squeeze it together and trying to get the shoulder blades down the back as firmly as you can. Okay, let's do it. Tuck the tailbone, slightly hinge forwards, open up palms and into Y. Squeeze, 5, 4, squeeze harder, 3, 2, 1. T shape, squeeze together and back, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. W, squeeze down and together, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great work, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, stop and take a little sip of water if you'd like to. So the next part of the workout is working on the thoracic spine. So thoracic spine refers to the upper portion of the spine, so from mid-back through to the neck. When we can comfortably rotate in the thoracic spine, we're able to move more freely and reduce injuries. Often injuries occur when people are twisting, but they haven't got the strength or the flexibility for the body to be able to manage that twist. So this stretch really helps to support that and get the upper back moving. It feels really nice as well, and it's one that you can just do kind of any time of day, just drop down into a little stretch and you can instantly feel better before you kind of return to work. So onto all fours for this one. Knees will be underneath the hip points. We're going to alternate sides and do 5 on each side. So left arm first, if you tuck that underneath your body, reach as far as you can until your head comes all the way down to the floor and you rest on your cheek. Hips stay nice and high. You're going to reach that hand as far as you can and push it into the floor extremely hard for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, that's the first one. So you should feel that stretch all down the side of your back, from the shoulder right the way down to the hip. So right side now, tuck under, all the way down to the floor, reach as far as you can and push the flat of the hand into the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, 4 more to go each side. So this time try to reach a little bit further and push the flat of the hand into the floor a little bit harder. So tuck under, reach further, push harder. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. Remember, you're trying to get the palm of your hand completely flat to the floor. Reach under, rest the head down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It should feel like a really awesome stretch. Okay, 3 to go. Reach a little bit further and push like mad with that hand. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right side. The harder you push, you should really start to feel your upper back lighting up. Reach, push. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left side. Reach and push a little bit harder than you did before. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right side, reach a little bit further, push a little bit harder. Go on, even if it's just a millimetre further, really stretch it. 3, 2, 1. And last one each side. Last time, really go for it. The more intense you make this, the better the effects. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And last time, as far as you can, getting that hand as flat as you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so that's shoulders and upper back really taken care of. So next we're going to start to move down the body again and working on lower back and abdominal area. So if I can get you into a plank position, but rather than coming up onto your toes, you're going to be on your knees. So elbows directly underneath your shoulders and wriggle your knees back until you have a nice solid plank. So your core has to do a little bit of work to stay here. And what we're going to work on is how flexible we can get your lumbar spine. So we get stuck in very fixed position here, and usually in a tilted position like this is where most people's bodies are comfortable, but we want the spine to be able to tuck all the way under and push out as well. So we're trying to encourage a little bit more movement through that lower back so that we can be pain-free. So set yourself into this plank position, and the first part of the movement will be to tuck the tailbone down and squeeze the navel up towards your spine as hard as you can. So you're deeply contracting your abs. Hold for 2 more seconds. 1, and release. Tilt the other way. So let the tailbone rise up and let your belly just drop to the floor. 3, 2, 1. Okay, that's 1 rep. We're going to do 4 more. So tuck under. As always, make it intense. Really squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3 more. So really send the navel up to the spine. Visualize it. Getting closer and closer and squeezing harder and harder. 3, 2, 1. Release. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, 2 more to go. Just check in with your form again. Make sure your knees aren't too far forward so that you've ended up in a box shape. Make sure that you're definitely in this plank. Knees right out behind you, elbows under shoulders. Okay, 2 more. Let's tuck that tailbone down, squeeze navel up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more. I know this is getting hard. Let's round through, tuck the tailbone down and squeeze navel up hard. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, perfect. So if you were doing that correctly, you should really have felt your abdominals lighting up and the abdominals really controlling that movement through the lower spine. Okay, making our way down still. Let's pay attention to the hips now. So we're going to come into a 90-90 position here. So if you take your right leg out in front to begin with, and left leg out behind. So the position you're creating here is where your thigh bone comes straight out from your hip, shin bone horizontal to the body with the foot flexed. Back leg straight out from the hip, shin bone directly out behind you so the ankle sits behind the knee. So important that your hips can move freely. Much back pain is the result of the hips not quite moving well. So although you feel the pain in your back, it's actually a problem with your hips not having enough mobility that's the issue. So this is a fantastic movement for everybody to do, and it fixes a real plethora of aches and pains and problems. So we're going to come into this position. Already you might feel super uncomfortable, but that just means you need to do this more. It's good for you. And we're going to open up the chest. And you're going to plant your palm onto the floor and sit as tall as you can. So we're going to ease forwards now over that front leg for a count of 5. I don't want you to lose this length in your spine. So take a big breath in. And as you breathe out, we're going to start to push forwards and you're going to feel that deep stretch in your glutes. Go as far as you can, but don't lose this length. 3 more seconds. 2, 1, and then ease back. Okay, next part of the movement, I want you to pick this arm up off the floor. We're going to give the back a stretch out, the QL in the side of the back. I want you to lift that arm up and over, and you're going to imagine you're reaching for this front foot. So allow your spine to round over now. Let the head go. Reach for that front foot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, that's 1 rep. We're going to do 4 more like that. And try to go with the breath where you can. So the more deeply you breathe and allow the breath to let you go further, the more effective this will be. Try not to really kind of muscle and strain into the stretch. Let the breath take you. So sit tall, put the hand on the floor, forwards over that front leg, breathing out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit back, breathe in. Lift the arm up, exhale, reach for the front foot. Let the head go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. 2 in, 3 to go. Sit tall. Inhale, exhale. See if you can go a little bit further this time. And we're really going to push the foot into the floor and push the knee into the floor as hard as you can. Hard as you can. 3, 2, 1. Sit back, lift up right arm, inhale, exhale it over towards that front foot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, 2 more to go. Little reminder on making this 90-90 position super effective for the hips is to push the front leg into the floor as you ease forwards. If you feel like you're cramping, I want you to push into that cramp. It's a sign that your body needs this, so be brave and push into it. Sit tall, inhale, ease it forwards, push into the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit back, inhale, exhale, reach over for the foot. Feel that deep stretch down the back, let the head go. 3, 2, 1. Okay, nice. Sit tall. Breathe in. Lean in. Push the front leg into the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit back. Inhale. Exhale. Reach. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice one. One more. I know those hips might be screaming at you. If they're screaming, it means it's doing you good. Breathe in, sit tall, and lean forwards. Push the knee and the foot into the floor. Go for it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit back. Inhale. Big reach. Breathe out. Over that front foot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Okay, shake out the tight hips. So the right hip now is going to be thanking you. Let's do some work on the left side. The left leg out in front, and we shall do exactly the same. So check your position. Thigh bone comes straight out from the hip. Shin bone straight across the body. Flex foot, back leg straight out 90 degrees, and then making sure that the foot is directly behind the knee. Open up the chest, plant the palms, sit tall. Big breath in and squeeze forwards. Push the front leg into the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit back, lift up the left arm. Reach over. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You might find that this side feels totally different to the other side. That's fine. Everyone's got slight imbalances because when we're in day-to-day life, we use one side more than the other, and so it just creates these imbalances, and so it feels different when we do exercises and when we do stretches. So just go with it, do what you can, and just be mindful of the process. So sit tall, lean in, go a little bit further now, a little bit further. 5, 4, 3, push, 2, 1. Sit back, lift up the left arm, reach it up and over towards the front foot, so you're leaning slightly forwards. Feel that deep stretch in the back. 2 and 1. Sit back. Sit tall. Inhale, push forwards. Squeeze that front foot and knee into the floor like crazy. 3, 2, 1. Sit back, left arm reaches up and over and forwards to that front foot. Let the neck go. Reach further, breathe. 2, 1. 2 more to go. No, this is tough. Your back and your hips are going to love you after this. Inhale, length. Exhale, forwards. Keep the length. A little bit further this time. 3, 2, 1. Sit back, left arm up and over and forwards that front foot. Reaching for 5, 4. Bring the breath. 3, 2, 1. Okay, plant the palm again. Sit tall. Lean forwards a little bit further again. Push a little bit harder, as hard as you can. Drive that front leg into the floor. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Sit back, lift that left arm up and over. Big breath in. Exhale for the stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. One more. Whew. Hips are really working hard now. So you might feel that this glute on the left leg, it's really working. If it's not, I just want you to draw your attention to it when you start to push your front leg into the floor on this final one. Really get it lighting up. Sit tall, breathe in, breathe out, ease forwards, push, push, push. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Left arm up and over. Bring the breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Shake your hips out. Okay, so next up we're going to come down the body again and pay some attention to the ankles and the calves. So when the ankles and the calves are more flexible, more mobile, we're able to squat more easily, we're able to run more easily, and we can also prevent injuries in the back and the hamstrings as well. So for this one, I need you to find a little bit of wall that you can stand up against. Okay, so you're going to take one foot, so your toe touches the wall, and the other leg is going to support behind you, and you've got your hands pressing up against the wall. So 5 reps as always. We're going to push the knee forwards and see if you can get it to touch the wall. So for some people, this will be a big stretch down the back of the calf and the ankle already. If that's not you, then I want you to take your toe away from the wall as far as you need to, so that when you push that knee forwards, it touches the wall without your ankle coming off the wall. And we're going to hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so we'll do 4 more like this. You're really looking for a deep stretch in the back of the ankle and a stretch through the calf without the heel lifting. Okay, 4 more. So push forwards as far as you can, pushing the heel down as far as you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You might find that every rep you do, you gain a little bit more flexibility, and then you can start to shift your foot away from the wall a little bit more. So just listen to your body on each rep and see what you can do. Okay, 3rd one, push forwards. Drive that heel down as hard as you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push back. 2 more, readjust if you need to. When the ankle is behaving as it should do, you should have lots of flexibility in there. So the knee should be able to go really far over the toes without your ankle lifting up. That's an ideal situation. And that means that then when you're in the gym doing your squats and your lunges, everything is much more stable, is more flexible, and you can get a fuller range of movement. Okay, so let's go again. 2 more. Drive that knee all the way to the wall. Get the sweet spot where your knee's on the wall and your heel is still in contact with the floor. Deep stretch through the ankle. Ease back. And 1 more. Push forwards, knee on the wall, heel down. Really pay attention to that stretch. Drive the heel down as hard as you can. 3, 2, 1. Fantastic. We'll move on to the other side. Don't expect this side to be exactly the same. It could be quite different. So if you start off with the toe against the wall and just do a little check there, and then find your sweet spot that's going to give you a nice deep stretch and a good challenge. Okay, so I found mine. My toe is about 5 inches away from the wall. That's good for me, so that's where I'm going to start. Okay, so number 1, here we go. Push the knee into the wall. Watch that it doesn't collapse in. So you want the knee going straight over the toe, not wandering in or out. and push back. Okay, rep number 2, straight forwards, touch the wall, not wandering in or out, drive the heel down as hard as you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, ease off. Readjust your foot. If you're gaining a bit of flexibility now, you can start to bring the foot back a centimetre or so and then go again for your next rep. Push in, knee touches, heel drives down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, ease back. Okay, 2 more. If you've got a really strong stretch in your ankle, then you are doing this right. Pushing forwards, knee to wall, drive the ankle down, make sure the knee's not collapsing in. 3, 2, 1. And again, push forwards, drive that heel down as hard as possible. 4, 3, 2, 1. And 1 more after this. Just adjust that foot if you need to. Lean in, drive the heel down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fabulous. Do a little few ankle circles now. See how they're feeling. We've got 1 more exercise to go now. So we're going to see how you're doing with your balance and your stability here. And also, now the ankles are much more flexible, how well we can achieve this next movement. So we're going to be lifting up onto the toes and dropping into a squat. So don't worry if you fall out of this one. It is really challenging. Just do what you can. And I can't promise I won't be falling out of this one either. So all good. So plant your feet underneath your hips. Core nice and tight. You're going to lift up onto your toes, come as high as you can. Don't go into the squat just yet, just see how this feels. And then drop down. Try and do this as controlled as you can. I know it's hard. And again, lift up right onto the toes. Keep the core tight. Go as high as you can. And then ease back down. Okay, so you know how that feels now. We're going to stay lifted onto the toes and come into a squat. Lift up, bum back, into your squat, nice and slow, nice and slow. Lift up onto those toes, stretch out the ankles. Come up, see if you can stay on the toes and down. Whew, that's really hard work. Okay, let's see if we can do that again. Nice and controlled. Lifting up. Squatting down. Take your time. Embrace all of those wobbles. Means you're working hard. See if you can stay at the bottom for a little bit of time now and lift up onto your toes a little bit higher. You're going to start to come up. Reach, reach, reach. And then come down. Nice work. Should feel feet really lighting up now. Feet are working really hard to do this. We often don't pay attention to what our feet do, but all of our movements, they start with the feet. Feet do an awful lot of work in day-to-day life. They have to support our weight and move us around. So we need to give them a little bit of loving to make sure they can work optimally as well. Okay, let's reach up onto the toes. Have faith in yourself. Into squat. Trying to stay up on the balls of the feet. Hold down here. Best you can. Don't worry if you fall out. Come back up. Try and stay on the balls of the feet. Lift and release. Nice. 2 more to go. A few ankle circles as you rest. Okay, let's lift up. Keep breathing. Up onto the toes. Into the squat. Hold down there, lift up a little bit higher onto the balls of the feet. Lift the chest, rise up. Reach, 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 and release. Okay, one more. I know these are intense. Here we go, onto the toes. Rise up. Gently into your squat. Chest lifted. Core engaged. Let's hold it down here. Lift chest a little bit higher. Lift onto the balls of the feet. And up. Reach, reach, reach. And relax. Okay, good work. Okay, we've done all of our mobility exercises now. We're going to return to the 10 squats that we did at the start of the workout and see how they feel. So let's do them. Pay attention to every part of your body and how much more freely you can now move. 10, 9, you should be able to go a little bit deeper now. 8, the back should feel more free. The chest should feel more lifted. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, there it is. Fabulous work, everybody. You may have found some of these exercises super challenging. That's okay. It just means that you need to do more of it because your body needs it. And the more that we hold on to tightness in the body, the more likely we are to get injury. So this is important stuff to do alongside all of the exercise so that you can continue to do the exercise to the best of your ability and without pain or injury. So would love some feedback today on how you enjoyed today's workout and how you feel later on today. Have a good day, everybody.